Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back. Another astrogravitational report and a wisdom here. And we're going to have a great day today. Talking about the energy is going to be pretty much so much positive. There's going to be still this energies from yesterday. If you haven't watched the yesterday's report, suggest you need to watch it. This is going to be kind of like an energy of this Venus and Scorpio, and it's gonna be continue with the Venus and Scorpio because the love is in the underworld in there. What interesting part is that since the moon met Venus and intentions, the focus was it on that. Now the intention is gonna be what's next, what is it needs to be done, what it needs to be evolved, what it needs the situations to be. We're talking about with this is that the moon is going to be going and she's going to be opposing Uranus. And when she's going to be opposing Uranus, this is going to be a preview of what Venus will do when it gets in that mid degrees till almost exiting Scorpio. She's going to be opposing that Uranus. She's going to be opposing these energies of the universe itself. But at the same time, you need to understand that the gravity works both ways because there is a connections in there. Basically, that relationship of the gravity in there depends on what is your ability and capability to listen what the universe has for you despite what your energies of love, but at the same time is the universe listen to you, what the love is within you and what you need to do. So this is gonna be a kind of like a challenging times for the people, specifically that kind of like pretty much a lot of holidays comes in, people are in a holiday mood. But right now is this vibrations, these tensions in there, and what it needs to be changed. The deeper transformations is required, and that's coming in from Pluto. But since the moon is going to be there, she's going to give us a preview. And with that, I'm going to go over with you with the daily chart. And now you guys going to see this. How is it's going to be applying to you. All right, so here is the chart. Here it is. As I see it yesterday, we talked about that the moon was together with Venus, specifically that opposition with Jupiter about the growth that it needs to be. And talking about the Pluto's energy that was intense. You probably felt it within you. But today, especially talking about right now, even the beginning of the day, that energy is going to be in your 11th house in there for everyone. But 11th house in there, that is it about look at it, that growth within the spirit. Okay. The fifth house is the growth within the material world and the children's and so on. But the 11th house, it is with others, through others, for others. Okay. And that energy is going to be coming in. As you see it, the moon doesn't have any other aspect currently. It only has that aspect with the positions with Uranus. You're going to feel like you're going against the universe, like something you have to see, something you have to look at it in there. But it's your authority. You are authorizing this. As you see it, that the sun has an authority with right now within the universe in there, but currently the sun has no other positive aspect except Uranus. So Uranus is going to be playing a very powerful energies this date. So midheaven is on Libra, which is that is the balance between Jupiter and Saturn. It has been going on for a few days. It's going to be going on for a little bit more in there. But talking about those energies is about you. You can't just go with one extreme to another. Balance is the key. So talking about the next hour, the midheaven is going into talking about the 20 degrees of Libra. That is going to bring the other out. That is going to be met between Neptune and Uranus in there. You gotta have a balance with the universe and everything that is going on. Otherwise, you're doing things, but you're out of balance. You're doing certain things too fast, but you're going in the wrong directions. Then you figure out that you're wasting time, effort, and energies in a place that you should have not been. So, looking at on this, the sun is rising in there, and that energies of between the sun and the midheaven, it's pointing out who? The universe, the Uranus in there. But you're going to feel it. What is the things that are not right through the moon? Through what are you looking at? What it is in the underworld? Some of you may be feeling melancholic, drained down, no energy, and so on. It is about because you have to look deep inside of you. Excuse me. So, talking about in the next hour, the midheaven, it's going to be focus of this Venus situations is going to be brought into your attention as the ascendant is the first degree of Capricorn. It's time to get serious. It's time to get work. If you've been dealing with with Scorpio's energies, they're about the truth and everything that goes on. But the Capricorn's energy is like, hey, but I know you what you need to do, but you have to get to work. I love to talk. I love the sweet talks. I love the explanations. Great. I love that Scorpio's job. But how about the real deals? And when we're talking about with this energies, Mercury, who is preparing to get retrograde, we are seeing that these energies right here through Mercury, through the ascendant, is about real job, real work, real communications, real relationships. No more underworld, no more other stuff, because that it cannot be handled anymore. And throughout, some of the people is going to find the truth inside of them. There's going to be dealing it with those truths inside, but the deeper transformations is more than it's required. For those who has been done it, there is going to be no issues because they already know how to navigate it. They already learned this energy previously, talking about in the previous years when a Uranus was right here. He was preparing that growth, but he was waiting on the Jupiter that comes in. All right. So talking about the next hour, the midheaven is still gonna be with Scorpio and opposing Uranus as you see it. The Uranus is kind of like the big deal today. And through that energies in there, you learning between those hours of 9 and 10 o'clock in the morning, what is it you have to be? What is these situations between what you're understanding about love? What is your intuitions is about it? And then the inner work is gonna comes and it tells you this is what you need to do, and they're all gonna be coming and collecting to a one thing. Take a look what is that one thing is inside of you. That's gonna be helping you to resolve all those situations. Usually that has to do with secrets, with something underneath the rock, with situations, and something hidden beneath the surface. Don't forget about it. Scorpio is the underworld. All right. So talking about the next hour, you figure things out. There could be an expressions, there could be a communications, there could be a desire of this divine growth that it comes in. That is going to happen. You're going to feel it in about a day from now, and so on, when the moon is going to be moving there. The moon is going to show us what Venus is going to be feeling through this. But that is also is going to be a preparations about the new moon at Sag. If you have not watching the video about the new moon at Sag, she's made it. You can go ahead and look at that special report I made about this. But that is going to be about the truth and how you getting along together in there. All right, this is going to be a very interesting, challenging time for some people, but there's going to be a lot of growth. Lots of growth because that new moon is going to begin at Sag, but the full moon is going to be at Cancer, Capricorn. And when we're talking about with this, it is about how well you're working to understand that things within team are done better than a one single person at the family. We're not talking about sacrifices. We are talking about understandings in there. All right. So, talking about the next hour, midheaven is going to be with the sun. As you see it, the sun has got these divine energies with Uranus as well. It's pointing out at these directions. Your authority is Uranus, it's the universe, but also your internal universe within yourself. Okay? What is your understanding? What is your relationship with the universe? And specifically, that Uranus right now, it is teaching you about the things in the material world. Things that didn't go work well in the material world. What did you do 6 months ago, 8 months ago? What happened there? When he was direct, he shows you the road. You didn't do it. Now he's teaching you to learn your mistakes. So when he's turning direct, he's going to tell you, now it's time for you to mature and grow. So if you haven't learned the lessons, you're learning it now. As I said last year, you have to learn those lessons. Talking about the next hour, the ascendant going to be in Aries. A lot of the people is going to be, okay, I have to get into the new energies. I got to get into a new positions. I need to go with this. But some people does not want to talk about the new. Some people are holding to the old. How are you going to evolve if you're holding to the old and you want to evolve into the new? And that's going to happen. Sometimes you have to learn that letting it go, it's part of your journey to grow. It is what it is. And that is going to be the energy, because midheaven is at Capricorn. Sometimes that energy is of the Capricorn, it holds so much, but also the Capricorn understands some of the things they have to be let it go. Old technology, old way of thinking, all processes, all situations cannot help if you're not evolved. You cannot do your job. You cannot do these things. You can't go out being a maintenance guy and have broken screwdrivers, broken tools. It's not going to happen. You can't be a surgeon at the hospital, which is most of the surgeons. They are Capricorns in there, the doctors. They're like, okay, this is a old scalpels, these old situations. I need the new equipment to do my job, what I need to do. And that is this is going to be the improvement. But you have to say it. Okay? And that energy of the God to saying it is, okay, enough with the old, let's go with the new. And we're talking about the next hour. As you see it, the midheaven is at Capricorn. You do this job, you take that cardinal change within yourself. Talking about this right here. Okay. As you see it, that is beautiful energy. It's beautiful energy with Jupiter. It's beautiful energy with Uranus. It's beautiful energy with Venus. It's beautiful energy with the moon. That's the beauty. Okay. You take the professional approach within yourself, and that is going to be helping you. That is it. The energy is at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. A beautiful time that you can go ahead and take actions, because you can know everything. You can know the whole Library of the Congress, the whole Library of Vatican. You can know everything. But if you don't apply it, what do you know? Nothing. If you have not learned to apply the things that is inside of you, you don't know nothing. Okay? Because you don't know that you have to apply what you know. And that cancel everything that you know. Yeah, pushing a button with some of you. Probably I do, but that's my job. Okay, a little bit of fun in here, but yeah, Aquarius. We're talking about midheaven. It's going to be at the first degree of Aquarius. And as you see it in your energies here, this energies with Pluto that it's going to be connecting with this is connecting to Neptune, and it's been connecting to Uranus in there. And those energies, they are going to be continue doing its work. Those are the heavy planets. Those are the heavy, deep transformations inside of it. Uranus teaching you certain changes, certain aha moments, certain downloads, sudden awakening, sudden awareness that you now are aware of about it. It's a part of the growth, part of this. Okay? Neptune is giving you this mystery wisdom inside of you. All right? So take a look within that, and with the rising energy of Gemini, that is it about you to be a friend. A friend with who? With everything. friend with the universe, friend with within yourself the most. And when you look at it, that Mercury and Venus are in there. What are you telling to yourself about love? Are you friendly to the love within you? Did you did things and situations out of love, a real love, or you did because of something else that was hidden beneath the surface? Secret agenda in relationships never leads to any positivity. Okay. So, talking about even in the next hour, there is going to be these challenging energies because midheaven is in Aquarius. So Aquarius doesn't like that much this energies. This is the last duality signs in there. And since we're talking about Taurus and Scorpio, the moon right now that it's opposing Uranus in the midheaven, there is a squaring called this, that T squares. It is about you to be mindful of how we getting with all those energies, how you taking this agitations, aggravations, or so on, and you're trying to make something new. If you're trying to forcing your way within the new energies, doesn't work. You have to let it flow, not force. There is a difference between a flow you're floating with, peaceful, naturally, and free, and then there is this pressure of you're forcing, you're pushing, you put up everything, and the universe says like, yeah, right, doesn't matter. You can go in there and you can knock on that door, but it's locked. It is locked. You can act as much as you want to. You can want to be doing these revolutions as much as you want to. Ain't not gonna happen. What's gonna happen is you're gonna look the authority within yourself. You're gonna look the warrior inside of you, which is that is this energy is right in here. Okay, with the Mars and the Sun, and that is gonna leading back into Uranus. Okay, until you don't understand it, you have to surrender. It's not gonna happen. All right, the energy is on the next hour is going to get a little bit better. There's got to be a peace in the family. There had to be a pace with everything that goes on. Beautiful time because everything that's happened, it's happened about creating a proper family. That is going to be the ascendant that it's coming in at Cancer. Everyone who has a Cancer ascendant in there, they know about all this. They know about it. Okay. And when we're talking about those energies, they're going to be flowing nice and freely. Just be mindful. There is a tensions between Venus and Jupiter. There is a tensions between the Moon and Uranus, but there is a tensions between the Ascendant and Mercury. When we're talking about Mercury in there, sometimes when you see this, things that you have to say within the family, what are you saying? Because if you're hiding certain things, they're gonna come out on the surface. Mercury is gonna explode. But if everything was good and all the transformation has been done in the proper way, Saturn is gonna help you to show you what the limitations are. Venus is gonna help you to see the real power, the truth. And if you look at that ascendant at Cancer, right here, that energy is from Venus, it's going to the ascendant, from the ascendant goes to Jupiter, resolving the conflict, which is the half side of the conflict. But the other side of the conflict, it's going to be solved between Venus, Mercury, with Uranus. Communications telling you from within yourself. So, talking about the next hour, as I said, today is going to be pretty much a great energies in there. You're going to be feeling good, energized. But that is going to help you to see this other things. It can be only to time. It's bad energies, and so on and so on. But that is a challenges. Okay, if you're using the energies problems and you don't see them as a challenges, then you won't grow. Okay. So still the ascendant is at Cancer, as you see it, the very beautiful energies coming of what you're going to see. And during this Cancer energies, or when especially the moon is going to be transiting in there for it after the full moon, you're going to be seeing that power. Okay, but until the full moon, there is a lot of things is gonna happen in there. But as you see it there, this energy is helping you with what you have to see, the mysteries behind everything. That it's not everything, it's about you. The mysteries is about you to cooperate with others, you to finalize things with others, you to be respectful with others, because Pisces knows everything, or they think they know everything. But that is a when you learn in a certain processes, which is begins at Aries, and you end up in Pisces in there. Well, after Pisces, there is a new Aries. Okay, and that's what a lot of the people thinking that they solved one issue, and then it's like, oh my God, I still have some more things to do. Yes, you do. But currently, those energies, they're going to help with the emotions. They're going to help with the things within the universe. You to understand how the universe works within yourself. And those energies, they're going to be very helpful. The emotions going to be good. Since the moon is going to be feeling good with Neptune and the ascendant that is in Cancer right now. And as you see it, this beautiful kite that he wants to take off, it is about this beautiful energy because the sun and Mars are supporting the universe, but also they are supporting the visions of the future family that comes in the horizon. All right, so Ascendant is at almost at the end of Cancer, begins of Leo opposing Pluto. Of course, you're gonna tell everything good that is out there. You're gonna tell everything that is kind of great out there. And when the people have not resolved the issues inside of them about love and so on, they have not grown maturely, especially of understanding about the material world, they're going to face it. And you see it. Ascendant is opposing Pluto, and then Jupiter it is opposing Venus in the duality signs. And those are the energies of, again, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius situations in there. And if I go like maybe at 10, 15 minutes ahead, actually, I'm going to be doing it this so you guys can see it. There you go, in the beginning of Leo. That is that energy is even getting more stronger inside. So, talking about that, be mindful about this uh, 7 o'clock energies because they are going to be intense as they are, but have the compassions inside of you. Because remember of the previous hour, you're working for the family, but you have to also look inside of yourself, your part of the family. Where are you at? What are you standing at? Of course, there is going to be some choices divine talks, divine communications, and talking about the masculine energies in there, taking the courage, taking the stand, and stand up for what is right. Because sometimes the hard things and the right things, they're the same things. But since the ascendant is there at Leo, that it's squaring Venus, that it's at Scorpio, and it's opposing that Jupiter at Taurus, things are going to be getting a little bit more intense of that positions. And those positions, it's going to be telling you, you have to take this courage. You have to have honest conversations. You have to look at it inside of you. Otherwise, do you have a peace inside of you? No, you don't. Are you in a proper controlling the situations? No. Why? Because the control, the situations comes out of the control. Why? Because you are out of the control. You did not control yourself. You did not control the things that you need to be cooperating with the growth and cooperating with the universe. And that is gonna coming from who? From the moon. That's gonna be telling you about the relationship with the universe. And talking about the next hour, that energy with the universe is going to be more strong, as I said there, as you see it in your chart. The ascendant is at Leo at 24 degrees, and I'm sorry, 21 degrees, and look at it with that. It's squaring Uranus and it's squaring the moon at 22 degrees. This is going to be tough moment with this because midheaven it's together with Jupiter and opposing the moon. What do you learn from the day? You're going to be actually forced to take a look inside of you. What is the proper way of learning the things in there? I mean, the energies are good, the energies are great. What energies are you tapping in there? Are you trust the visions and the deep transformations that it's been done? And you know how to tackle this energies that comes in the horizon, and you know how to cooperate the universe, and you know what is your love standing at and what you need to clean, purge, and let it go, and learn that intuitions that it's not about only you and your manipulations for manifestation situations in there. It is about something else, to see deep inside of the emotions and respect within the universe itself, because you are coexisting with the universe in the universe. Okay. All right. Tough stuff. The focus of today was Uranus, and now midheaven it's together with Uranus facing the moon in Scorpio. Some people have that energy of Scorpio, of the emotions of this will. It's gonna be my way, and only my way, and it's so on. I was right, and the universe says like, yeah, you were right for yourself, but not for everybody else. You were not for the universe. What did you do with that? You, what is it going on? Payback time. You feel like it's not going anywhere, and some of you is gonna feel like this. Okay, but the ascendant that is at that Virgo is going to be opposing Saturn. You are going to be showing the rising of the connections inside of you, the rising situations inside of it, because that things they has to be in order, and where the order comes in. As you look at it, the ascendant is in divine energies with Neptune and Pluto, the deep visions of the deep transformations. Those energies, they're very good with Mercury, which is the communications and what you're telling to yourself. And they are also very good with Venus and Jupiter, the healing inside. Your own healing first, and then when you healed, you can go heal others. And if you have not healed, why not? What it helps you? What it stands in your way? What is the situations that you need to see? Your own restrictions. So there's gonna be a lot of intuitions, energies inside of it. But if you have the proper visions and the peace in there, you're gonna be seeking this Neptune guidance and Pisces, and you're gonna resolve the issues with Uranus. But if you go into the conflict and you're seeking and you're creating conflict, God bless your soul. You think the universe gonna spare you? What you ask, you're going to receive. You're seeking conflict, conflict you're gonna get. We're talking about the next hour. That is a this intense energies of Virgo, because the ascendant is there, but the midheaven it's in Gemini, and since that energy with Gemini and Scorpio situations is gonna be this Sagittarius situation will be, we're talking about the challenges of the masculine energies. So be mindful if you're feminine and seeking and creating issues with the masculine energies. This is not going to be a good hour for a conflict. But if you are trained in the right masculine divine energies, you're going to be seeking the universe. You're going to be looking at the of those positions in there of the growth. You're not going to pay attention to any of this. But if you get triggered, if you get pushed because of the feminine energies, they feel weak, they feel under pressure, which is, we're talking about the moon and Venus are opposing Jupiter and Uranus. That's kind of like a little tough to swallow. But you, as a masculine energy, you can either understand this, that they're weak, and tell them, listen, you need to mature, you need to grow, you need to find the courage to be truthful to this, not create conflicts, but resolve issues. This is your job as a feminine energy, as a divine feminine, if you have to say properly, in there, not to be using these masculine energies to fight and seek a conflict. That's a toxic masculine energy. The toxic masculine energy that it's weak seeks the conflict. The right energy is resolving and use the wisdom for prosperity, peace, and love. And that's what the order is. And that order is going to be coming in because those energies at Virgo, they are connecting with Jupiter, they are connecting with Mercury, the way you talk to yourself, and they are connecting to Venus. And you see that? That divine energies from Mercury and Venus are the point inside of your internal self, of the inner work that you need to do. But how many would you do it? That is entirely up to you guys. And that's what it was, the Astrogravitational report, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully that report helped you. And I will see you tomorrow. And coming back tomorrow for another Astrogravitational report and wisdom. Be love, guys, and good luck.